It's one weird rule your parents had growing up that you thought was totally normal until you got older. 1. Our kitchen used to close at 9 p.m. 2. No one was allowed in or out of the house on New Year's Day until my red-headed uncle came to visit. It's good luck if the first person in the door on New Year's is a redhead. There were 10 kids in my mom's family. Poor Uncle Bill was run ragged by 2 p.m. 3. Always talk to the cat in a normal voice and not in the baby talk voice people do with pets, because he will think you're stupid. 4. No closed doors to bedrooms and bathrooms, even if you were sleeping, taking a shower, or taking a dump. I can't poop in a public restroom because, though I know this will never happen, I'm somehow afraid of someone getting mad at me for closing the stall door. 5. Not being able to use the couch cushions and blankets because those were only to decorate when we had guests over. Ends up my mom has untreated OCD and only told us years later, which explains a lot of her behavior. 6. We were not allowed to invite a friend over for a sleepover 2 times in a row. They had to host first before we could invite them again. Looking back, I think this was my mom's way of avoiding sleepovers. 7. Not me, but a girlfriend's family rule was you got 1 drink with dinner and couldn't have a refill. 8. The interrupt rule. If we wanted to talk to our parents but they were talking to someone else, we would place our hand on their arm, they would acknowledge it by placing their hand on ours, and then we would keep our hands there until they turned to ask us what we needed. I did it to a teacher and I'll never forget how confused, and frankly a little freaked out, she looked seeing a child just touching her arm and staring at her while she was talking to another teacher. 9. We weren't allowed to sleep late, even on weekends. It was awful. 10. I had to share any food I brought home even if purchased with my own money. My mom didn't cook or keep food at home but ate out every morning.